I always find myself doing like this mad dash before I go live, and it's kind of irresponsible. It's kind of not. I mean, I'm still here. It still gets done. It's just timing. But besides that, episode 82 of Inside the Rapper Studio. Today we got ElonTheDon on. We're going to be talking about a few things such as her latest single, Play a Haters Anthem, talking about being fit as a rapper and fitness in general within hip hop, working with Monty D, things like that. You know how these things go. It's a huge list of things to talk about. It's 45 fucking minutes. That's how these things kind of last, so to speak. So if you're in the dark, we got Swayze Saturdays starting all August. This August it's going, well, not this August, but this Saturday it's going to be the world premiere of my video Shelf. Week after that, it's going to be a special between Inside the Rapper Studio and a special with Working Title Podcast. Oh shit! There you go. Also, the week after that, it's going to be the world premiere of Love a Double Feature. Big rollout, big things going on over here at Swayze TV. Once our guest is here, we're going to get things started. Can't wait for that. Hopefully everybody's having a solid week, solid Tuesday. There's a lot of shit going on my side of things, but I try not to let that shit bleed over into, like, you know, say the show and things like that. But yeah, let's see how I look. I look great without the hat. I'm gonna stop wearing this fucking hat, especially since I'm not giving it out anymore, so I don't have to promote that anymore. So that's wonderful. Once our wonderful guest, Elon, is on, we're gonna get things started. Bops and I'm sending you the damn request of the thing, and you're already in here. I feel like a sloppy person. Let's get this started. Connect good where you are. Hopefully you are connected to Wi-Fi. Elon.
Hey. Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, let's get it started. Welcome to another episode of Inside the Rapper Studio. Of course, I'm your host, Score Swayze. Today we have a very special guest in the building. She is a writer, rapper, fitness guru, model, muse. I'm pretty sure I'm missing a few more things. Latest single. Okay, cool. Latest single, Play a Haters Anthem, is streaming now on all services. Please check it out. Everybody, please drop hearts, drop likes, drop comments for the one, the only, ElonTheDon.
What's up with you?
Can't complain. Got another day on this planet to make things happen. How are you?
I'm cool. I'm great considering everything. Like, I'm well. I'm glad to be here. And thank you for doing this with me.
Don't sweat it. I feel like every time people thank me for being on the show, it's like that's not the case. I'm thanking y'all because y'all really didn't have to say, yeah, sure, I'll be on. You really could have just done my shit, but you didn't. So thank you.
Yeah.
So with every episode of Inside the Rapper Studio, there is an origin story told from the bottom of the screen. So could you tell us all how you got started as a musician we all know and love as ElonTheDon?
How did I get started? Well, I mean, in middle school, I always used to write poetry. I never really thought about rapping until I was about 19. 18, 19, that's when I started, and I dropped my first song. It was called Tip. It was like a stripper joint. That's what I feel like I evolved a lot. Like, back then I was just making dance music, stuff that people could bop to, you know. I was just messing around with it, finding myself.
So with the early start, that was a glitch on my end. That's my fault. So with the early start on doing like dance music and things like that within your work, do you feel as though club music kind of had like a influence on you rapping?
Yeah, it did. I like club music. It's Baltimore culture. I feel like it's timeless. So I just want to bring it back, you know. Some people forget about it. Sometimes I just want to make it hip again.
Gotcha. Do you feel as though we could be in this era of like a new renaissance of club music? Because I feel as though once the passing of K Swift, God rest her soul, once that happened, things kind of faltered down within club music in the city, and then we all know the Jersey. We all know what happened with Jersey and all stuff like that, and pretty much
Hmm.
like it kind of got bastardized, so to speak. But do you feel as though we could have that chance to pretty much reign again within club music?
Yeah, I do. Because every time, you know, it comes on in the club, everybody dancing. So I don't think it could ever get old. I mean, I feel like everybody has their own thing. Even in Jersey, they have their different style. We have our own style and our own dance. And we could really like run shit with that.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, first song I wanted to cover within this interview would be Booksmart. Very early track in the early career of ElonTheDon. I
Wow.
don't go super narwhal, whereas though it's like the first song you've ever made, but it's usually the first thing I see within like SoundCloud or streaming. So,
That's
with what was it called? With Booksmart, tell us where you were making this song, and tell us how you came up with the concept of Booksmart.
book smart. I feel like around that time, that's when I dropped my first song, The Stripper Joint.
Mm,
And I wanted to show people I could really rap, like spit bars. So that's when I dropped that. And yeah, it was hype at the moment. I don't know. I felt like yeah, I evolved from that. That's a good song. That's a good song. I almost forgot about that.
gotcha. I mean, I like I said, I really don't try to like dig deep in with like the first,
Yeah,
but I'm just lucky enough that I got something early as this.
yeah,
That you within the this is in the same time frame as the stripper song, correct?
yes.
So, what would you say is the main difference between this song and the first song, which is the stripper joint?
I'm actually talking about something in this song. The stripper joint that's not on there. Yeah, I don't have it. I deleted it. But the first song it was like I was basically talking about throwing that at the strip club, throwing money. This song I'm really talking about stuff. I'm digging deep. Like I'm talking about my feelings. I'm talking about what I'm manifesting, how I'm about to run shit. Letting people know what it is.
Gotcha. Do you feel as though having that sort of duality as an artist to kind of play both sides of the fence is beneficial for an artist?
Say it one more time.
Do you feel as though having that duality as an artist, playing both
Hmm.
sides, is beneficial for you?
Yeah, I feel like it is. You know, I have I feel like I have different types of fan base because I have different types of music. Um, Also, what people suggest to me, you know, you should sing. I like when you sing, or you should rap. I like when you rap. That's why I just switch it up, you know.
Huge shouts out to Joey Rich for the
Switch it up.
um.
Thank
How
you.
often do you feel as though you talk about, I guess, real things most people would say in terms of like having like a subject matter?
Hmm. A subject and like on topic.
Yeah.
Uh, I feel like it depends on what type of rapper you are. Um, I feel like I have a voice, a tone of voice that I can switch up easily. And I have a high pitched voice. I, Other people, they got a deep voice. It's like, it depends on your tone and your voice. I feel like what type of music you make and what you should talk about. That's just my main people think that.
So, for the folks that's late to school, as usual, the song that's recently playing right now, some can't hear it because, like, my audio system isn't that good right now, but it will be.
Mm-hmm.
The song that is playing right now is Book Smart, one of the early songs of our wonderful guest of Inside the Rapper Studio, episode 82's wonderful guest, ElonTheDon. Once again, thank you very much for joining me on this live and having me ask you these very personal questions. I'm going to give a few shouts outs to everybody that's in the building. Huge shouts out to Sub Fatty. Shouts out to Jamaican Chin. Shouts out to Malik. We got Lachey in here. Zoe Stars is in the building. Wonderful, wonderful. Who else we got here? Big Groovy, 31K. Wave 45. Mixer Exchange. We got a nice little crowd. Nice little gathering. I like it.
I love it.
All right. Next thing I wanted to ask you about, which is something that's been very recent in your posts, which is your fitness regimen. I've been seeing lately that you've been pretty much like putting in the work, doing the outside workouts and things like that. And I kind of wanted to talk to you about where fitness lies within hip hop, because a lot of times it's not really promoted that well. So I wanted to get your opinion on it.
Yeah, I feel the same. It's not really promoted. Yeah, my journey was really a wellness journey. I wasn't really focused on losing weight. I just wanted to be healthy. And I was eating so bad. I was eating chicken boxes every day, chicken, cheesesteak subs, fries all the time. And yeah, I was just like, I gotta change this, especially with this virus going around.
Absolutely.
You want to keep your immune system up right now. And that's around that time when I started working out, that's when everything started going crazy. And I'm like, yeah, I definitely, this motivation for me to keep going. And yeah, I just want to motivate other people because, like you said, it's not promoted like that. I want to make it popular, you know, to be fit, to be, embrace it, embrace your body, whatever it is. I just want to spread positivity and wellness.
Absolutely. So you actually touched on a certain point, which is you didn't necessarily want to lose weight, but you want to be healthy. Do you feel as though people that kind of like attack the weight part don't really attack the health part that much?
Yeah, a lot of people do. I have to remind a lot of people that, like, some people are like, oh yeah, I just want to like just eat salads, and like, you don't got to starve yourself. You don't got to do none of that. You don't have to go to the extreme. Just, you know, eat healthy. Do some physical activity, you know, a couple times a week, and you should be straight. It's not necessarily like being skinny or being big.
Gotcha. So what would you say is your workout regimen for the week?
Let's see. I would start off with some cardio, you know, at least a mile, and then before I do everything else. I do some stairs, jumping jacks. You know, I don't go to the gym. I do it at home. I do like high knee runs. I used to run around the house. Like, my neighbors probably thought it was crazy, but I used to jog around the house. Yeah, push-ups, squats, anything you can imagine, really. It's a lot. I switch it up from time to time, but I exercise at least 4 or 5 times a week. It's good to get rest days. That's important.
Absolutely. I want to ask about pretty much working out at home, because I feel as though a lot of people really still haven't found that swing of things when it comes to working out at home. They're so used to working out like outside of their comfort zone. They're so used to working out at a gym. They haven't really like mixed it up yet. So what would you say is your inspiration for like finding that time to work out pretty much in the comfort of your own home?
It was hard at first.
Hmm.
I'm not gonna lie. It's not a lot of space you can deal with. Um, but it's like you gotta make do. I used to work out in my basement. I just moved stuff around. Um, I made it work. You can make it work. You don't have to always work out in the house. You can go. I feel like it's safe to go to a park if you have your own space. A reservoir. I I don't ever recommend the gym. I just think it's too many people. But yeah, just make do. You can go outside, even though it's hot. It's hot as shit. Work out in the morning or work out late at night. You can make time.
So what would you say is like a main motivator for the people that kind of don't even want to make the time? Because I feel as though like excuses just start flying out the window when people just like, oh, I don't want to work out. I don't have any space. I don't have like this. I don't have the equipment, things like that. So what would you say is the thing that you kind of reach in and grab when it comes time to like motivate yourself to work out for the day?
I guess. Well, like I said, this virus going around. I want to keep my immune system up. My son, I want to be able to keep up with him. He's a toddler, like running around.
But yeah,
He
that.
does nothing unless he sleep. So it's a lot. Yeah, I gotta keep up with him. Also, like I wanna motivate other people. Now that I started doing this, once you start, you might not know it, but you got people looking at you like, yeah, they really changing their life. I should do that too. And yeah, I'm motivating other people. That's enough motivation for me.
That's what's up. I can appreciate that. Last question on the fitness thing, then we can just like do without it because this is about rap. This ain't like, I'm saying John Baysdale or shit like that. What
Yeah.
do you feel as though is a main motivator for not just working out at home, but working out as a rapper? Because some people don't realize that the main thing you really need to do as a rapper is keep up with your performances. And the main thing to do that is,
Mm-hmm.
is a solid like dietary plan and things like that. So what would you say, how does it coincide with your music game?
Yeah, that I could say that was another motivation thing for me was rapping. Even when I was heavier, I was in the studio out of shape. Like I couldn't get a verse out, and that, it was annoying. Like they keep on like cutting it. Um, Performing is hard when you're not in shape. It's is hard, especially if your songs are some like you try and get everybody hype. You gotta be hype. You gotta be up there. You gotta get people going, and yeah, you gotta be in shape for that. And I wasn't at the beginning of the year. I had a show. My bad, my phone dying. At the um beginning of the year, I had and I was out of breath. I was hot, and it was January. And it was
Was this winter break?
yeah. I
I
also
thought.
had, but I still felt like man, I could have been doing more. And yeah, that motivated because
I
I
thought. Oh, good, sorry.
oh no, I was saying I really like want to do my best when I'm on.
Got you. I felt as though you did a pretty good job. Like I was at winter break. Like, oh, this
Thank
is
you.
pretty. The,
Yeah, it was,
the
yeah.
energy was there. Like it was a good performance.
Thank
It was there. Like it was a good performance.
you.
But of course, there's
Until like I was winded for real.
got you. It's all good. But we all know that it can be better with like what I'm saying, workout regimens and like dietary plans and things like that.
Staying on top of things, smooth.
That too. So next song I wanted to talk about is Atlanta. Talk to us about how this song kind of like came about.
So I guess when the song came out, it was just hard. It was so hard. The freestyle, I was like, I gotta do this. And this is what I came up with. Like, I just was reminiscing about, I went to Atlanta when I was a couple years ago, and I was just cooling out there, and I did a lot of shit. And I'm like, let me turn it into a song.
So what would you say is like a big thing to be in Atlanta? Because it feels like it's the mecca for like black entertainment. Do you feel as though like with Atlanta moves, are they like beneficial for like out of towners such as like niggas in Baltimore, or would it be like a little bit too crowded there?
I don't think so. I thought about going to Atlanta. I think opportunities everywhere. It just depends on it. Like Baltimore, it could you already know. We could do so much, but you know how it is. But Atlanta, yeah, it's a different vibe. That's why everybody talking about going down there. Everybody in the music scene helping each other. I mean, I'm pretty sure it could be some ups and downs, but when I was there, it was cool for me for my experience. Time there.
Gotcha. I feel as though when it comes to the whole Atlanta craze that people kind of go over, it's just the connections that you can make within the city instead of being the connection within your own. Do you feel as though like kind of like being the traveler in terms of music is more beneficial, or would it be best to stay at home and build?
I think it's best to stay at home. So, to my opinion, I think you do want your city, your hometown to know your name. You don't just want to. I feel like I don't know. It's your city. Like you should want to show love. Cause just leave. I feel like that's not showing love. If you just up and leave, it's like you just say fuck everybody. You ain't give everybody a chance.
Absolutely. I feel as though like I don't really try to knock anybody that's done the whole Atlanta move, because do what one works for you, do what one two, do what's necessary for you. Sometimes the necessity isn't necessarily staying in Baltimore. Sometimes the necessity is a new environment, a new place to see, a new place to be at. Do you feel as though like you would ever have that switch of location anytime soon, or are your roots already grounded there?
I mean, I'm already grounded here. I feel like I'm gonna be here for a while. Cause I mean, I used to want to just dip, but I learned to like love it here, love the people here, other artists, that's trying to make it like me. It may be hard trying to come up here, but it's a lot of love from people who, they show it.
Gotcha. So,
Hold on. Let me fix.
Go ahead.
I was trying to fix my camera. Am I sideways?
Yeah, I mean you are, but like that's okay as long as we can see you. As long as it's not like a wall.
My bad. I don't want to be sideways, but go ahead.
It's all good. So for the ones that's always late to school, the song that we're playing most recently was Atlanta, the track from our wonderful guest of episode 82 of Inside the Rapper Studio, ElonTheDon. Once again, very much for joining me on this live and having me get all up in your business.
No problem.
I'm going to more shouts out to everybody that's in here. Shouts out to Kid Case. I can't
yes.
Kid
I appreciate everyone.
Yeah, Fat Cuz, Kev Dukes. Who else we got in here. We got Lando, the producer. Yeah, Maul. I see Money Beats. AAB Nardo. Yeah, about it. About it. Well, I mean, from ones that I've already shouted out. So, Miss Elon, I want to talk to you about your BFF, Monty D. I most recently had her on my show a couple weeks ago.
So,
Yeah, no. It was a great conversation. I really enjoyed it, and I kind of want to get your side of how you guys met and how you guys work as a duo.
well, we first met, I think, a few years ago. She hit me up about music before, but we never really got a chance to do it. And then it was just like the opportunity, and we took it. And we made Salady, and that shit is a hit. Like, she cool as shit. She a businesswoman. She is so caring. She's amazing. And she's an amazing artist. Everything. Like, I don't know what she can't do, to be honest.
I have to ignore this Shouts out to Aaron for just telling me that he's in my fucking house in the middle of my life. I appreciate it. But with Monty, and you pretty much described how she was like an inspiration and just does so much, but not just herself, but within the community that she's in. Would you see her as well as an inspiration?
Of course. Very inspiring.
Gotcha.
She's very, very inspiring. Everything that she does, like, she has drive behind everything. She does what she says she's gonna do. Like, she don't bluff. She does the thing.
Absolutely. So I wanted to go into the aforementioned song that you talked about working with her, which is Sailor D. Talk to us about how you guys came up with this track.
Well, shout out to the composer, John. He made this beat. He's dope as shit. Like, cool as shit. I'm gonna post his ad and shit in my story later in this song. But yeah, he made that beat and sent it to her, and she was like, "You trying to hop on this?" And I was like, "Oh yeah, this shit hard." Like, the instrumental, the drums, and the guitar and it's crazy. And I was just like, "Yeah, I got something for this." And we met up in the studio. She recorded her part. When she recorded, I ain't even here when she recorded it. So I walked in, I heard it, I was like, "Damn." Yeah, this it. And yeah, I put mine on there, and that shit was a banger.
I talked to her about like the flip of the sample Sailor D. She said it was somewhat of her idea. Did you have like did you have like a taste in that or a say in that of what was going to be sampled? Or was it just all her and John?
That was all her.
So I take it you're not a Sailor Moon fan.
Um, the anime I watch is, y'all gonna judge me.
I'm not. Trust me, it's a lot. It's a lot of bad shit out here. I can't judge you.
I just watch Avatar, to be honest. But yeah, Avatar, Dragon Ball Z. That's about it. But yeah,
Trust me, it could be a lot worse. You could have said. You definitely could have said Your Lie in April. You could have said Fire Force. That shit is awful. It's a lot of things you could have said, but it's all good.
Yeah. So that was all her, and I don't think I ever would have thought of that, to be honest. It was so hard. I was like, yeah, let's do it. I was with it.
Do you often have a say in like what songs are flipped outside of tracks like these, or is it whatever comes to you're just gonna make something out of it?
It depends. Like, if it's something that I planned ahead of time, like really constructed, like sat down and did, then yeah. But If it's some shit like I'm just going to write or freestyle, then yeah, that's some. I'm with whatever.
Gotcha. Um, how often do you like working with other artists? Because I don't see a lot of like features. At least when I was doing my production notes and stuff like that for this interview, I didn't see a lot of features. So how often do you one work with artists and two do you like working with other artists?
I do like working with other artists.
Mm.
I do. It's I don't know. I have a couple songs I ain't put out yet with people. It's like some shit that's just in the vault. Even like my own music, I got like hella music that I did not put out yet. So I had worked with a few people. I'm not gonna say who yet, but uh, yeah, I got some shit coming up. I do want to work with more people. I feel like once I started um getting into the scene again, I started noticing more people, and it's a lot of talent in Baltimore, and I really want to get with it.
Absolutely. Well, we're all waiting, well, ready, willing, and waiting for the return of the Don. So, the folks that's always late to school, the song that was just recently playing, called Sailor D, the song by Monty D, but featuring episode 82's wonderful guest of Inside the Rap Studio, ElonTheDon. Give a few shout outs to Darian Cortez. Diesel Mac is in the building. Diesel Mac just recently dropped a project called Something You Gotta Deal With. Stream it now. It's really good. Please check it out. MIA1D or Mia1D. I hope I'm saying it wrong. Eric Jacobs in the building. Car Search Series. Check that out. Really good. Liquor with Friends. Check that out. Really good. Everybody gets their plug when they're on the live. That's how things work around here. DJ Dizzy, Tattle D King, Hey Ambro, everybody's here. Much appreciated, much obliged to all you folks that's coming through and showing love. So, Miss
Yeah.
Dawn, I have to ask, what is next for the Dawn?
Well, I was drunk one night and I started tweeting. Maybe it was during the day. I don't know. But I said I was going to drop some music every other week in August.
Say that again?
I said I'm going to drop a song every other week in August.
That's what I thought you said. Can we rely on that? Can we confirm on that? Or is it just one of those drunk tweets that got away?
No, it's not one of them. You can rely on it. It's that time. I mean, why not?
Why not? That's honestly been the vibe.
What's going on? I just want to like lift everybody's spirits.
Absolutely. That's what I like to hear. The most recent song that you dropped on anything, which is Player Haters Anthem, and I wanted to talk to you about that. How'd you guys come up with the song? Because it features your buddy, pal, old friend, Monty D. Talk to us about this song.
This song, I felt like I was just empowering women in a way. Even though it sounds degrading, it's like, I feel like it's like bad bitch music for real. Like, you know how Sweetie got, what is it, Pretty Girl music? Yeah, I got, I feel like I got my own thing going on, like compared to my song before that, Side Piece. I feel like it go hand in hand. So yeah, I was really talking my shit. I wanted it to have a dance vibe to it, and yeah, I wanted it to be something. You know, I'm even though I'm talking about like a lot of like fucking and shit. I wanted niggas to be able to bump it too, so I put it on the bottom of club mix. Like, let me sauce it up a bit, and yeah.
Gotcha. Did you come up with this song for like performances? Because I can definitely see this being on a stage and everybody crazy and just like y'all in the middle of all that. So was it like
Yeah.
made performance?
Yes, it is. I definitely want to perform this song real bad. I told Monty she got to get on stage with me. She said she can't dance, but I'm going to make her dance. We dancing that day. But
I mean, I was gonna force her to like show off her two left feet, but you can always just stand.
yeah, yeah, just fist pump, whatever you can do.
So, with this song, is it gonna be on a feature project?
A future project. I don't know. I don't know yet. I feel like I'm in the middle of working on something right now, but it's more about like the main events going on, like systematic racism, police brutality, assault, like everything that's going on that some people are really blind to. I want to make it known. I feel like I'm always talking about fucking and getting money. So I want to switch lanes real quick. Yeah, I want to switch lanes real quick, cuz I really do. I want to raise awareness as much as I can.
Gotcha. Do you feel as though having that sort of awareness is very key to have right now as a rapper? Because a lot of the time we aren't really used as people as tools for like advancement of society. We're just used for tools of entertainment. So do you feel as though having that voice, an impactful voice, is important to have right now?
Not right. No, I don't think right now. I mean, I feel like those who are already known and up there, who people are going to listen to no matter what. Yeah, that's something I think that's in their lane to speak. But right now I feel like no, I don't want to make it seem like something is not. I feel like I'ma just, work on it some more and cuz I'm nowhere near finished what I'm doing. So it's going to take some time anyway.
Gotcha.
But
It's all good.
it's going to be a project coming soon.
Cool. That's what we like to hear. That's what we like to hear. Wonderful interview from a wonderful guest. ElonTheDon, thank you very much once again for joining me on this live and allowing me to ask questions. Elon, do you have any last words, any last promotions, any last propaganda for the people?
I mean, you play like a bunch of great songs, and I'm gonna tell y'all to stream that. I'm gonna post them in my stories, let y'all know where it is. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. I'm kind of been bored during this quarantine, just writing, doing schoolwork. So it's really good to sit here and talk about music and see everybody here supporting.
Well, thank you very much for allowing me to, I guess, spice up the quarantine for you. And I do appreciate it. Coming up next inside the Rapper Studio tomorrow, we have, who the hell do we have tomorrow, man? I'm blind right now. K. Woods. Of course I forgot it because he's with my. We're going to be talking about his project Valora, talking about his video for Shouty, and also being the hottest meme on the internet. I also want to thank everybody that's been on this live for 1 minute, 1 second, or the entire show. Huge
Exactly.
not fucking up because we did it yesterday, didn't forget about it. Also, after this show, we're gonna have the applications for the Saturday Night Smash tournament. That's right. We're gonna have this tournament for all Baltimore creatives. if you play Smash, if you make anything, create anything, music, graphics, whatever the case may be, you are invited. So, even you, Elon, if you play Smash yourself, please allow yourself to, join the tournament, be merry with everybody, all that stuff. So,
Gotcha.
from your host, Score F. Swayze, and our wonderful guest of episode 82, ElonTheDon, I would like to tell all you guys thank you very much. And as always, wash your hands, wear a mask, stay in the house.
Please. Please.
Thank you, Elon. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a good one.
You too.